I finished the project on time, on the budget, and the results were even better than expected. Have you ever said that to yourself? You did everything right. You put the late nights, you solved the unexpected problems, you delivered quality work. And then, in the big team meeting or the company-wide email cricket, your name is mentioned in a list, or maybe not at all. Someone else who was only peripherally involved ends up answering all the questions, and you are sitting there feeling a knot in your stomach. It's a mix of frustration, disappointment, and a quiet question you are almost afraid to ask yourself. Was any of it worth it? Does anyone even see what I do? If that feeling is familiar, then you are the right blade. So welcome to day 1 of the 30-day personal branding challenge. For the next month, we will all to open the journey together. So not to change who you are, but to make sure the values you already create is seen, recognized, and rewarded. Today, we start by diagnosing a problem that millions of talent professionals face, the pain of being invisible at work. So I want to tell you about the client of mine. Let's call her Clara. Clara is a brilliant software developer at the fintech company in Berlin. She is the one who finds the bug that no one else can. The one who quietly refactors old code to make everyone else's job easier. A few months ago, her team was launching a critical new feature. The launch was a huge success, and the head of engineer gave a big shout out in the all hands meeting. He praised the project manager, who is like excellent leadership, and the product designer for her intuitive UI. Clara's name was never mentioned, yet she was the one who stayed online until 2 a.m. the night before lunch, fixing a critical database issue that would have crashed the entire system. So without her, there would have been no success to be celebrated. She felt crushed. It was not about ego, it was about acknowledgement. It was the feeling that her contribution, her value was completely invisible to the people who make decisions about her career. So, Clara's story is not unique. It's happened every single day in office from New York to Paris. It's a marketing specialist who developed a campaign strategy, or that a senior manager later present at their own. It's the operation analyst who create the new efficiency model that saved the company thousands, but the credit goes to the whole department. This is not just a bad luck, it's a systemic problem. We are often taught to believe that good work speaks for yourself, but in today's busy, noisy, and often remote workplace, that is a dangerous myth. Good work does not speak for itself. It needs a voice. It needs a spotlight. And if you don't intentionally create that spotlight, you risk your career stagnating in the shadows. So, why does it happen? And why do capable, hardworking people like Clara get overlooked? It rarely because leaders are malicious. It's because they are overwhelmed. They operate on the high level, and they only see what is made visible to them. This creates something I call the visibility gap. The gap between actual value of your work and the perceived value of your work by decision maker. Your work might be a 10/10, but if the perception of it is the 3/10, your career growth will be based on 3, not the 10. Being invisible is not character flaws, it's a strategic blind spot. And the good news, you have the power to fix it. It is not about becoming a loud, bragging the salesperson. It's about strategic communication. And I will tell you the first 3 steps you can take starting today to begin closing that visibility gap. The first thing, start a private win journal. Your memory and your manager's memory is short. Before you go to bed tonight, I want you to open the notebook or your new document and write down one thing you accomplished this week that you're proud of. Did you have a caller solve the problem? Did you get the positive feedback from the client? Or did you finish a difficult task? Write it down. This is not for anyone else. It's for you. It serves two purposes. The first is build your own confidence by reminding you of the value you create. The second is become your personal database of accomplishment ready for you to use in performance review, one-on-one, or when you update your CV. The second, frame your update with an impact. Stop just stating the task. Start stating the impact. It is small but powerful shift in language. Instead of sending a message on Slack that say, "Okay, I finished the slide for the client presentation. Try this." The client presentation slides are ready. I've included the new data from Q3, which show the potential market share could increase by 15% with our proposed strategy. So you can see the difference. The first is the task. The second is value. You are not just an order taker. You are a strategic thinker. You are connecting your work to the bigger picture, making it impossible for your manager to ignore your contribution. The third, identify your key observer. You don't need everyone to notice you at first. You just need the right person to notice you. Who is the one person other than your direct manager whose opinion can significantly influence your career at this company? Is it your manager's boss or project lead in another department you collaborate with? Your mission for this week is to simply identify that person. We're not doing anything yet, just building the awareness. Once you know who your key observer is, you can start thinking about how your work connects to what they care about. We will dive much deeper into this the later video. So, being overlooked is the painful experience, but it's not a permanent stage. And it's a signal, a call to action to take control of your own narrative. The journey we're starting today is about making sure the world sees you the way you deserve to be seen, and as the competent, valuable, and indispensable professional. We are going to follow Clara's story throughout this series, and you will see how she applied the various steps to move from invisible to influential. Her story will be our guide. So your first step on this path, it's simple. I want you to commit to take away one tonight and open that journal. And to make it real, leave the comment below telling me one thing you accomplished this week you are proud of. It doesn't have to be big. Let's fill the comment with the invisible wins that deserve to be seen. So now, as you start taking these steps, you might look at your office and see something infuriating. That colleague who seem to do half the work but get the praise and just got the promotion. It makes you wonder, is all just politics? The answer is more complex than that. And in tomorrow's video, day 2, we are going to tackle that frustrating question head on. Why did my less competent colleague get promoted? We'll break down the hidden dynamic at place, and it might not be what you think. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so don't you miss it. And your journey to become visible start now.